everyone, myself Akash Mitra. Good morning everyone, myself Akash Mitra. Today I am going to explain a code which will basically clear the concept of an array. So our first question should come in our mind, what is an array? Suppose, let's take an example. Suppose we are declaring variables. We have already declared in our previous videos that we are declaring some variables, but let's imagine if we need to store more than 100, or more than, not only more than 100, more than thousands, more than crores of data we need to store. Then that's not possible that we can always declare variables, that number of variables. So to come out with this problem, or to get rid of this problem, we came with a concept called an array. Array is nothing but a collection of similar data elements. A collection of similar data elements. Okay, these data elements has the same data type, means those data elements should be have a same data type. Like I am explaining it, the elements of the arrays are stored in consecutive memory locations. How it is happening and which way it can happen, I am explaining it. Let's take an example. An array means nothing but a block of chain, a block, a single unit block. We call it array. Suppose this way there are some blocks. There are this number of units create a large block, and each unit have their indexes starting from 0. Suppose we are giving range n, then it starts from 0 to n minus 1. Those are indexes, which means array have a means array, when we declare an array, it should have a single name, one only and only single name. Okay, and that name which I have declared holds lots of indexes within a particular range, holds some indexes. That name hold indexes that stored those in that indexes only, or those subscripts only, the array values are stored. Means suppose I'm giving a name array, and its index value is 0. We can store some data, and then array and its index value is 1. There we can store some data, but in this case we have some is that we don't need to declare lots of variables. By declaring a single array, we can store multiple data elements. That's it. That is the main funda of this array. So the index by which we refer the position of an element which I have stored in an array are also known as subscript. The other name of index is subscript. Subscript is an ordinal number which is used to identify an element of an array. Means the name of, suppose let's take an example, the name of the array is, I have declared array, and this denotes array, and this is the name of the array. Okay, here I have already cleared. Then identity starts from 0 to n minus 1. Means suppose I have declared range is n, or range is n, means the up to 0 to n minus 1 will be the index of an array. We can identify an array index by writing, suppose this index is nothing, this is the index array, and this is the subscript. Suppose array subscript 2, it stores some memory and holds some data. That's it. Array is accompanied by loop or iteration where each array is represented by counters starting from 0 to n minus 1, means one after another in a consecutive way. So let's get started with our code. Here this is the code. stdio.h standard input output contains all the mechanisms, main mechanisms to run our C program. The main int main, our C code always start with integer main functions where we run all our C codes. This is the main function of our C. Now, as you already know, this is the array name, and this third bracket denotes array, and this is the array name, and within the maximum it goes up to 0 to 19, and within that range we can declare the size, means up to 0 to 19 storage, means integer type, means it takes integer takes how many bytes? 4 bytes. So 4 into 20 bytes of memory space are allocated by this array. And array means array 0, let's take an idea. Array 0 takes 4 bytes of memory space, then 4 bytes of memory space, then array 1 in a consecutive manner. It's already allocated the memory space, and within that memory space we can mention the size of an array. Here C I have declared as a counter, and sum I have declared to sum the total number of elements present inside an array. Okay, but before that, let's check those variables content what type of garbage value, because if I don't assign any value to any array or any variables, then it already holds by default some garbage values or random values. So checking garbage values of the declared variables. To check that, I have checked the size declared garbage value. I can check the C I have declared here the garbage value of it. I can check the what garbage value sum holds. Okay, let's run the code up to understand this concept. Means if I don't assign any value to any declared variable, then what type of any random values it stores. That's what it has stored in my PC. Let's check. See, as you can see, size took as a garbage value this, C took 0, sum took 16. These are the random values, and same the array also stores some garbage values. If I don't assign any value to any subscript of array like 880, this random values array also took. Same way if I don't assign any values. Okay, this code is here checking the garbage value of an array. Checking the garbage value of an array. This is C equals to 0. I have initialized here C equals to 0, sum equals to 0. So sum equals to 0 I have initialized to destroy the garbage value, or to means in the simple way to replace the garbage value with 0 in both C and sum. When C is less than 20, very simple, what I am going to tell, as it is starting from 0, if it ranges, then it ranges from 0 to 19. Then I have put this one after another. C++ with incrementation. At 0 index, what garbage value it took, these are the garbage values. Now our main code starts here. Okay, now our main code starts here. Then let's enter the size of an array within 0 to 9. As our array within bracket I have mentioned 20, means up to 4 bytes, 4 into 20, 4 into 20 byte of memory space already allocated by our array what I have declared. So within that stored memory I can take any range, means 0 to 19. I can take any range to store integer type data. Then what should be our range? We can mention here within 0 to 19. Percent is the conversion specifier giving an input in an array. So I'm giving an input in an array. This is a for it within a for iteration. Enter the elements in array. Conversion specifier D, but I have here done C plus 1. If the index is C, then C plus 1, because it's look better. Means as we already know, if I want using an array, we can write a code of roll numbers based on their names. Roll numbers. So our roll numbers never starts with 0, always starts with 1. Everything starts with 1. In registration, serial number starts with 1. So in that manner, if the index is 0, then if here the index is if the index of first array is 0, then it's suppose this is the roll number of index 0, then its roll number which we can show to the people, that is C minus 1. If it's 1, then it's 2. That's why I have incremented. So that's it. Okay, up to this much. Go and check my next video. Okay, go and check my next video where I will show the rest of this code. Otherwise I can't upload this in YouTube. Thank you.